damage dealt. It sort of begs the question why I need safety off. I guess with safety off it does 3 attacks, so you know, they might be able to avoid the first one, but maybe they'll not avoid the second one or whatnot. I still think that it's kind of useless considering I've got anima shot, so I might actually get rid of safety off. It's possible that safety off is a longer range, but I mean, we can test it now. If I can see a target somewhere. There's usually a target around this camp. Should be a target somewhere here. There it is. There's a target there, right? See, I can use anima shot from here. It's really far, but I can't use safety off out of range. But anima shot, oh, that's just a bug. I still can't use it. Can't use it. When I can use the other one, I can use it. It's the same range essentially. Hence, see, this does 90 damage. Let's see, it did about 90 damage. But my anima shot, let's see how much damage. 124, 95. Okay, he blocked. 82, 90, 120. There's no doubt anima shot takes it, hands down. There is no doubt here. It's a much, much, much better ability. And it heals me as well. Yeah. So, that pretty much does it. Hello? That pretty much does it. That means that I've got no reason at all to have this ability. At all. Okay, let's sort it out. Let's sorted it out. Now, I like slow the advance because it's an area of effect of up to 5 enemies, deals 125 physical damage. Also, they become hindered and their movement speed is reduced by 30% for 8 seconds. Then I can pepper them with anima shot. Might actually move it there. Not bad. What else do we have? Yeah, so if I did take the second ability, Extra Bullet, a passive ability here, then Safety Off would have made an extra attack, which would mean instead of 90 damage would make 120, making it slightly better than Anima Shot, but not healing. So, but then it would have taken me an extra passive. No thanks. So, I'm not going to do that. So, Extra Bullet, no. Fire at will. Yep, at the moment. Setup. Now, setup, whenever you apply Hindered, your next hit cannot be evaded. Not bad, because using Slow the Advance, I'm automatically making people hindered. So, I would actually take that as a maybe passive ability here. Because there's a lot of monsters that actually evade your shots, and that could be 100, 120 if you use anima shots, damage not applied. Although it's only the next hit. I guess maybe, I'm not sure how they phrase it, it could be that while it is hindered, all of the hits can't be avoided. Or maybe it's just the next hit, so I'm not really sure how they actually set it up, but we'll use it for now. Then I've got Trigger Happy. It does 92 physical damage. If the target is hindered, it also becomes afflicted with the damage over time that deals 30 physical damage every point, so an extra 150 damage. Now I can set it up using using Slow the Advance, making them hindered, taking a shot with Trigger Happy that they can't avoid, deal 92 physical damage, as well as they become afflicted. And it's got 1 second cooldown, so I can use it 3 times before on all the targets before the 8 seconds of the hindrance is expired to do a massive amount of damage. So definitely I'm going to take trigger happy here. In fact, let's set it up like this. Ooh, why did it disappear? Anima shot. Come back, babe. Alright. Sorry, I like this skill so much. It's pretty much saved my ass so many times. So, Eagle Eye, of course I took it because it increases damage. And Slow the Advance, I took it. Now, I'm still not sure what to do with Lock and Load and Fire at Will. Let's look at some of the magic abilities. Before that, let's look at some of these ones. Okay, so I took Lick Your Wounds from Primal. Don't know why I took Nurture, because I don't use this one. I guess I just wanted to take it. Sometimes they force you to take skills that you can't use, so that you can take other things later on, like Out of the Woods. You know, whenever you heal a target, you gain a beneficial effect, right? This could be used regardless of whether you use these knuckle dusters or whatever they're called. In here I've got Immortal Spirit, which I did take. So when you penetrate, you gain some heal. I said maybe I'm gonna lose it, I'm not sure yet. Now Perfect Storm becomes deflected. I'm looking at those as well because I still got anima points to spend. So because the target becomes afflicted with a damage over time that deals 12, so it's again 96 damage. And they'll be afflicted. No, I gotta use Blade Torrent for that, so that's not gonna happen. Regeneration, again I gotta use Martial Discipline, which I can't. If I take all of them, I can take Fluid Defense. When you receive a glancing hit, you gain the Major Ward, which reduces damage by 25%. I don't know what the glancing hit is. I guess it's a big hit. I'm not gonna worry about that. Out of the Woods, whenever you heal a target to above 80% of the maximum health, you gain a beneficial effect that increases all healing done. I'm not sure how this works, so I'm not gonna use that. Alright, let's look at magic before we look at some of the other things. Hand of Change. That was pretty good. 84 magical damage instant. I use that whenever they close range me. Very good. Entropy. Like I said, I had it before, I got rid of it. Only gives you an extra chaos resource when you critically hit or penetrate with Hand of Change. Not spectacular. Call for Ares, I use it quite often. Consumes all chaos resources. Again, I can use it, it just needs to have one chaos resource there, but if I have more, it's sort of similar to Fire at Will. Although Fire at Will, look at the difference. 80 versus 120, 28 versus 38. Call for Ares is much better. Although Fire at Will does on multiple enemies in a 5-meter radius around the target. So that's the beauty of it. And I think it will do the damage per target. Is somebody attacking me? No. Alright. Yeah, so Call for Ares, I usually use it in close range. And because some of these attacks build resources for each equipped weapon, I usually do them back to back. Fire at Will and then Call for Ares.